It goes, you turn away, you won't look at me. You seem to think that I just can't see. I was hoping he was out of your heart, but he's still calling you. Now he's back and I'm blue. And so that's basically the song.
Oh, sweet.
And having a hit song is a combination. It has to be a good song, and then it's just being the right song with the right group at the right time. So we squeezed in between Randy Travis one week and Tanya Trucker the next week, and it was #1 for 1 week. So there you go.
It's still #1.
It is.
It will always be a #1 song.
That's right.
Wow. I'm so honored to be in your presence, Robert. And I think that was a fabulous question.
That was a great question. My goodness.
I mean, I would have thought that maybe, and it was the perfect question. That's all I can say. It was a perfect question.
It's a great way for us to meet people. I used to put on our biography that I wrote this song, and here's the name of it, and here's the group that did it. But now I just say, wrote a #1 song. And so people go, all right, now let's talk about that. Where, who, how, which,
Because
why.
people want to know if they know it.
Yeah.
They want to know if they've sung it in their car, and they have.
And that's a great way for us to meet
That's
people and
great.
talk to them.
Well, and I know my friend, Mr. Cliff Ayers down in Nashville, the Entertainer
Yes.
Network. I know he's going to want to know what song that is.
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
so guess what?
Well, there you go. He's back.
There you go.
I'm Blue. Robert Anderson, Mike Woody.
Well, thank you
That's
so
my
much.
partner. Sure.
We're going to go to 2006 now. We're
great.
shifting. We're shifting. I have very little notes here, but I also have with me that new thong. Yeah, that new thong.
New thong.
The new thong songwriters concert brochure. I brought this with me.
Oh, yes.
Does it
from
look
last
familiar?
year. It does.
You were nominated for the song
I Am.
I Am.
In the chant category this time.
Yes.
I love chant music, and we do a lot of chant music. I don't consider myself a chant writer, but how thrilling to be nominated and to win in that category, especially because we've been to Italy and sung there. And devotional music, contemplative music, chant music is very popular there. And I think it actually gave us a new base to work from.
You know, I had the feeling that all of the music was good last year.
It was so
in
good.
2006.
Oh, my gosh.
It was all good.
All good.
Well, these are the best songs from the best New Thought artists in the country.
Very hard to choose.
They pick from hundreds
You know,
of songs.
So hard
so.
to choose.
Well, I just wanted to mention some of the 5. There was 5 categories there. Let's just see. Do you remember what they were?
Most inspirational.
Inspirational, personal transformation, again.
Group chant, they have kind of a double category.
Group chants. I like the way you did that. Group chant.
Yeah.
Group chant,
And healing,
right?
the most uniting New Thought message.
That's an
And
important
that was the
category.
5, yeah.
Yes. Now, they changed it again last year where the humorous, there wasn't a humorous.
Yes, they didn't have enough songs to create it. So what's nice about it is that they create categories to hold the year's nominees. So it's really nice. Really nice.
I must say this too. So many times, so often, I wake up at 4 o'clock or to meditate at 4:30. But what wakes me up is hearing that song, "I Am."
Wow.
And now that I have everyone's curiosity, I'm sure they want to hear it. Would you mind?
No, we'd love to.
Let's do
Pleasure.
We'd love to.
it. Stand by and watch the duo Devotion sing "I Am."
I am.
As God created me, I am a light in this world. as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am.
Yes, as God created me. I'm Sandra here live on another pre-recorded episode of Calling All Angels Hotline. I'm here with the one and only duo Devotion. It was so sweet. I'm so peaceful.
Oh, good.
Pleasure.
Good.
And that's probably the one thing that chants have in common is that they're probably written to bring peace, or at least to relax, and usually very simple. And it works for me.
How did that song come about for you, the I Am? It's so powerful. When I mean, it's a powerful
It actually has a
affirmation.
very funny story.
Yeah?
We were singing at a really large New Thought church in Phoenix, and we went to a workshop, and a man who's a really good performer sang a kind of "We Are All One, I Am" song. And I started listening to it, and I said, you know, that's a good song, but if I was going to do that song, I would have done this differently, and I probably would do this a little differently. And then my brain started going, Rob, if you want the song to say what you want it to say, why don't you just write one yourself? So I took that idea and I wrote his song, but the way I thought it should have sounded, which is really just my own voice speaking. And so that's where that song came from.
Robert, do you know that there was a young gentleman on American Idol who took a song and redid that, and he was still in the game. I just had to say that because he put his creative expression to it. And I thought,
Well,
wow, that was different.
Art makes other art. It's just art begets art, beauty begets beauty. I just think that that's the natural way, you know.
And that doesn't surprise me that he would redo it, because
It was Bon Jovi's song.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
there you go.
Good for him.
What you end up doing, what I end up doing, I've been in a series of rock bands and a national a cappella group that won all sorts of awards, and a duo that traveled all over the world. I love all those things, but they all seem like they have been building to what we're doing now.
Yes.
And the writing that I'm doing now, and the singing that I'm doing now, and the CD production, probably, and what we're both doing, seems like everything has led up to this point. So I'm singing from my soul, and singing and writing from my soul, and producing from my soul. So it doesn't surprise me that someone would change something to find their own voice, because that's where it comes from.
And if I might add, magnificently.
Thank you.
It's not just because I'm in this, it's because that's the vibration across the planet. That's
It
the
is.
calling for it.
It is.
And I believe it's God's way of doing God's work through us
Being-
all
yeah.
and showing that.
Yeah.
Did I say? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly right. Exactly right.
Sometimes I just make it up, Robert. Yes, you know where I'm going with that, don't you, Robert? Yes, I love you. I just have to say this. It's all in love. It's all in love. And continuing on, I'm going to direct this next question to you, Lori.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
This was from an anonymous question. And I'll say she says, how does one put her heart's desire first? What does that look like for you?
Boy, that is a great question.
That's one of the lyrics from one of our songs.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
from the I Am. I thought it would be very good to bring that out in the I Am question. I Am song.
The first step is to know what your heart's desire is. And I think for my own journey, it's been a process of discovering what belonged to me, what my own heart's journey is, my own, what was the words?
How does one put her heart's